So looking at all of the Farm Bill, most of Title I, I have to say, is frankly done. I can't tell you what it says because nobody's seen it, but Chairman Conaway's got that in his pocket. We know that there's some work being done on conservation programs, ranging from keeping the cap at 24 million acres and starting to push that down, to increasing it to 30 million acres, but also putting a cap on the CRP rental rates, so the regular sign-up CRP rental rates. The most common version we've heard is 80% of prevailing county cash rent rates. Now that's probably easier to figure out in some parts of the country than others, but that's something that is hopefully going to help young farmers and ranchers and others have a chance to get a hold of that land when it becomes available. The rest of the Farm Bill is kind of like every Farm Bill you've ever watched and worked on, which means that there's a lot of work being done. One thing I want to make sure everybody understands is that you hear this term, that when are they going to get started on the Farm Bill? They got started on the Farm Bill a little over 2 years ago. They started with the hearings, the town hall meetings, the listening sessions out across the country, both the House and Senate. By the last count, they've had well over 100 of these types of sessions. They've got a lot of input from you all and your counterparts all over the country. They've got a lot of input from the national level organizations. They have what they need to get started. What we're waiting on is the formal process. Both Chairman Roberts and Chairman Conaway have made it clear too, they're waiting for their respective leaders to say, Pat, here's your window on the Senate floor, be ready for it. Same thing on the House side, Mr. Conaway pointing to the Speaker saying, I need to know when my window is and we'll work back from that. I do think again on the House side, going back to nutrition very briefly, there is a solution there. They will get it sorted out, but the one thing that we've already seen in public statements from Chairman Roberts is that the House can do whatever they're going to do, but the bottom line is the Senate is going to be pretty much in line with where we are on Title IV. They may come up with some ways to make some changes, some ways to make some tune-ups in that particular title, but if you really want to start a train wreck on trying to get a Farm Bill done, blow up Title IV. You won't get the votes you need in the House from the Democrats, and there's still about 40 individuals in the Freedom Caucus on the House that don't think that Chairman Conaway's gone near far enough based on whatever they've seen. So that's the cheery news on the Farm Bill.